It's over for Love Island USA Season 7 winners Amaya and Bryan. The two confirmed their split on August 27th in separate posts on their Instagram stories. Amaya broke the news, writing in a statement directed to her papayas, quote, "Bryan and I are no longer together. After leaving the villa, it became very clear that we were on two different journeys. Our visions didn't align, and relationships are supposed to be a team sport. You don't have to drink the whole sea to know it's salty. All love here, and I truly wish him the best." Around the same time, Amaya took to TikTok to comment on a post where a girl calls out Bryan for being at a club filled with other women. In her comment, Amaya writes, quote, "Imagine being broken up with just to come on TikTok a couple hours later already and distraught to see that he's in Miami 2 hours later doing the exact things you told him hurts your feelings." Bryan did eventually comment on the split, writing on his Instagram story, quote, "As many of you already know, Amaya and I have decided to go our separate ways. Unfortunately, we were not on the same page, and that is okay. We have both gained clarity that we are on different paths right now. I am thankful for the time we have spent together, and I wish her nothing but the best moving forward." Their split comes amid speculation that the two called it off after eagle-eyed fans noticed they weren't following each other on social media. However, on the Love Island USA Season 7 reunion, which was filmed earlier this month but aired on August 25th, the two addressed rumors that Bryan cheated and confirmed they were still together at the time.
They're trying to just throw any hate my way, and within the cheating video, the hosting, I got paid to be there. I used to bartend back in the day at a lapse of judgment, and we've talked about it, and yeah.
Yeah, we definitely spoke about it, and I'm also not a woman that would be with someone who doesn't respect me. So if I'm with him and still with him, it's clearly because the relationship dynamic is healthy and great.
Host Andy Cohen then pressed Bryan about what that lapse of judgment was.
Yeah.
The lapse in judgment was what?
Pouring shots around, giving the crowd shots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bryan's dad has also come to his defense on those alleged cheating rumors, responding to a post on social media, writing, quote, "Please stop the lies and rumors. That's absolutely not true. Respectfully, Bryan's dad." And that isn't the only Love Island USA drama. Ace stirred the pot with Nicolandria fans during his appearance on the August 27th episode of the Speedy Mormon podcast. During the interview, he said while he was in the villa, Nick told him there was, quote, "no romantic spark between him and Nicolandria."
Thought each other were attractive, but it was never going to be more than just friends right then and there. And they were just, it was just going to be cool, and just as time goes on, Sierra gets, dragged out the villa. Now it's a thing where I'm feeling like I have to be catering to know what's going on between Nick and Nicolandria. What's going on between Nick and Nicolandria? It's part of the Love Island experience. But my last conversation with Nick before I left was he finds her attractive, she finds him attractive, but they haven't found a romantic spark. And that was my conversation with him throughout this entire experience. He was saying that it was nothing more than a physical attraction. It was just not at that romantic spark level.
He then reveals if there was one person who didn't think it could work romantically.
I feel like it was both. I felt like Nicolandria has been very adamant on telling me what her type is, and my type is this. I see myself dating this. I've experienced dating different backgrounds and stuff like that. But I knew for a fact Nicolandria wasn't going to openly explore that, and I know the same thing about Nick. I know Nick finds Nicolandria attractive. I know he finds her gorgeous, but she is. Don't get me wrong, Nicolandria is fire, but I know it wasn't that anymore than what it was surface level, because again, Nick had tested that connection. He said it wasn't enough for him, and he went back to Sierra. And then boom, again, Sierra gets axed, and now that's a thing.
He's back with Nicolandria.
Ultimately, Ace revealed what he really thinks about Nick and Nicolandria being together now.
Coming out the villa and, seeing that this whole Nicolandria thing has been a thing for a while, it's like damn, that's crazy, you know what I mean? For me, reacting to the whole Nicolandria thing, I was really happy for Nicolandria. She had been dealt bad cards throughout that whole entire experience, and just to see her coming out and getting a sense of happiness. That's what I really cared about throughout this whole entire process. So
I asked you how you felt about Nicolandria, and you say you're happy for Alandria. What
Yeah.
about Nick?
yeah, I'm happy for Nick too. I'm happy for Nick too. I'm happy for both of them. It's just I'm really happy for Alandria because, again, we developed a really close bond in there.
Olandria seemingly responded to Ace's interview on X, writing, "Chill. Anyway, my event went amazing yesterday." When Access Hollywood spoke to Nick and Olandria after the Love Island USA Season 7 finale, they shared their favorite things about one another and gave an update on their relationship at the time.
I love how caring he is. He's always making sure I'm okay. I don't know. He's always just there for me, allows me to bask in my femininity, allows me to be soft. I feel like I never got a chance to really do that in the past. I truly feel like the 5 years that I've been single, I truly just stepped into like this masculine energy and I didn't allow myself to just feel like a woman. In his presence, I can truly feel like a woman. I don't have to think. I don't have to do anything. Even opening a water bottle, he's doing that for me. I don't have to do nothing. So I love that. I truly love that. He takes good care of me for sure.
I'm obsessed with this. This is how it should be. I'm obsessed with it.
My heart went pitter patter.
Your
Oh,
heart went pitter patter. Ah! Oh my gosh, my heart's going pitter patter just talking to the two of you because I'm like, my delusions were real. Nick,
real.
tell me though, what is your favorite thing about Alandria?
I think the most recent thing has been seeing her softness and, like she was saying, her sensitive side. I think with all of like this new world that we're living,
Mm.
being open with each other and like bringing down those walls uh, is like a beautiful thing, and like sharing our insecurities with each other and sharing our concerns, but having together is also like an amazing thing.
I personally believe that your timing on everything was perfect and that's how it was meant to be. And you learned a lot about one another before really finding each other. But do you wish that you guys coupled up early on or maybe stayed in a couple amid all the Casa drama?
I think we have different opinions on that. I think Alandra always says like, why didn't I see it week one? Like, you know. But to me, I think in the final speech as well in the last episode, I think that like missing all those signs and like coming back together after having all of this huge journey, I think that was like a beautiful in like a chaotic way. There was beauty in the chaos.
No, for sure. The edit shows that, like all the leading up to the last moment. I'm like, this is so beautiful. It brings me to tears. Like
Mm.
he's always like looking at me like, are you crying? Like, are you
Like this,
are you
you know.
good? Like, girl, this is so beautiful. I cannot stop watching it. It's honestly beautiful. As much as I wish we would have coupled up early on, I feel like our story wouldn't have been as beautiful and as telling as it is. I feel like a lot of
Yeah.
people can resonate with where we are,
Mm.
our story, just like this friends to lovers trope.
Yeah.
So I honestly love that we did it the way we did.
I feel like it wrote itself out in like a romance movie kind of way. Like the story was written and didn't need a writer. So
Literally natural, all natural.
Yeah.
Nothing was forced.